We all want it, right? A life with less negativity. It's this universal desire we all have to just clear out the bad stuff, the difficult people, the intrusive thoughts, the heavy feelings. But what if the way we've been fighting this battle is completely backwards?
You know how it goes. We treat negativity like it's some enemy out there, storming the gates. So we build up our defenses, we try to control everything and everyone around us, and it just ends up feeling like this unwinnable war. We're left totally exhausted and pretty much right back where we started.
So we have to just ask the question, point blank, why is it so incredibly hard to break free from this cycle? I mean, if you've ever felt trapped by it, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, so let's look at our usual playbook. We try to curate our reality. We avoid that one person we know is going to drain our energy. We run from tough situations. We distract ourselves with our phones, with TV, with anything really. We're basically trying to manage the external world. But here's the crucial point. These are all outward-facing solutions for a problem that doesn't actually start out there. To find the real source of the problem, we have to flip the script. We've got to stop looking at the world around us and start looking within. We need to understand our own brain's default settings. And here is the profound truth, the one that changes everything. Negativity doesn't actually begin with an event or a person or something that happens to you.
It's an internal event first. The true origin point, ground zero, is the actual wiring of your own mind. And understanding that, well, that reframes the entire problem.
There's a name for this default setting. Psychologists call it the negativity bias. See, it's an evolutionary feature. Your brain is literally hardwired to give more weight to bad news than good news. It's not a flaw in your character, it's just a feature of your biology.
Now this is where it gets really interesting. For thousands of years, this bias was a critical survival tool. It's what kept our ancestors alive by making them hyper-aware of threats. You know, a rustle in the bushes could be a predator. But in our modern world, that same ancient mechanism often backfires, trapping us in these cycles of stress, social comparison, and just paralyzing overthinking.
So knowing this is our default setting, the question becomes, what can we actually do about it? We can't change our evolutionary wiring, but we can learn to retrain it. It's not about fighting your brain. It's about giving it a new set of instructions through consistent practice.
This is the core shift in perspective. The goal is no longer to try and control every little thing in the outside world. The real work, the work that truly matters, is training your own mind to be stronger than all that noise.
And this training, it comes down to 4 key practices. First, control your inputs, because what you consume, the news, social media, the conversations you have, that becomes the architecture of your thoughts. Second, protect your energy. You have to choose your battles wisely. Not every argument deserves a response. Third, focus on a purpose. A mind that doesn't have a direction to go in will always drift toward negativity. And finally, practice gratitude. You are literally rewiring your brain to see the good. Together, these things build a truly stronger mind.
So this brings us to a really crucial reframing of the whole goal. We have to abandon this fantasy of a life that's completely free of anything negative.
The hard truth is that you can never fully get rid of negative events or thoughts. They're part of the human experience. The world will always have a certain amount of chaos in it.
But, and this is the most empowering part, you can become stronger than it. Through this mental training, your mind becomes calm, it becomes disciplined. Negativity might still be a noise outside the window, but it no longer has a key to get inside your head.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Once you begin to build that inner strength, once the constant noise of internal negativity finally starts to quiet down, what will your mind finally have the peace and the space to create?